Hello everyone, I am David Wacker. I'm a technology and engineering education teacher at Whitehall High School near Allentown, Pennsylvania. As a technology and engineering education teacher, I actually teach in 2 different labs that have a combined over 40 computer stations. The freshmen in our building are also the trial run of the school's one-to-one initiative with Chromebooks. All of the teachers are equipped with a Chromebook and a desktop computer station in their classrooms as well. At the beginning of each semester, I talk to my classes about my device policy in the classroom. I tell my students that there are very limited times we will have our cell phones out in class because many of them have Chromebooks and all students have the opportunity to use a desktop station. Primary reason for a student to use their phone would be to take a picture of their project and upload it to their e-portfolios. I have all my students make on Google Sites. Students occasionally will upload straight from their phone to their Google Drives, but even then I'm not thrilled because if you give these kids an inch, they'll take a mile. The great thing about our wood manufacturing computer lab setup is that I can share my screen with students on net support, and they can see many of the step-by-step actions needed for a particular project, and connect with me from my desk if that's the case. I look forward to hearing about many different safe and manageable ways I can have students use their devices in my classes. The first video resource I used, it was on safe web surfing. In that video, it talked about how what you put on the internet is forever. Your personal info shouldn't be for everybody. Phone calls and texts from weird numbers you probably shouldn't answer. And how there are many different hacking things that could happen to you and strategies to overcome that. Second video I watched was on accessibility. I saw how students can teach teachers, different types of engagement for students in the classroom, and how often, really the big question is, how often should students be able to use their own devices in the classroom? Some pros and cons about that. And lastly, I watched a video mostly on integrating technology for a one-to-one program in a school. It was our first year. Just many different ways of connectivity for students. It actually could develop confidence in students who may not have known how to communicate in the past. It may open up to something new. And just the authenticity behind it. As a technology and engineering educator, I'm all about 21st century skills and creating that real world connection to make students' education as authentic as possible. The end.